Alright YouTube, so I got this in from a customer here. What the complaint was that the primer bulb was bad. It was just completely gone. And this is a Tanaka ECS-290 made in Japan. The thing that's cool about Tanaka is they have 7-year warranties on them, which is really good for a warranty on one of these engines. But as I was saying, the primer bulb was bad on here, so it had this specialty primer bulb, so I had to order that. And what's weird is it doesn't fill up with gas. It's like a one-way valve, and it puts a vacuum on the carburetor, so you can push it as much as you want, and it doesn't fill up with gas. It just has a line going to the carburetor to put a vacuum on it. But yeah, that's prime. It has the high-low screws right there in the idle. That's its choke. Yeah. Here's it's got a nice little guard here. Operator presence lever. There's a really convenient oil adjustment screw right there to control how much oil you put in. Your stop switch is right here. That thing's kind of scary because you can actually see it spark its ground. Yeah, it's pretty nice. But yeah, all that was wrong with it was this little primer bulb was broken. That's like a $2.50 or $3 piece. But another weird thing about it is the bar and chain oil goes back here and the gas goes up here. You'd think it'd be the other way around because they would be closer, but I guess not. The chain is dull, crazy dull. Here's the other side. 2 bar nuts, which is pretty cool. Your lock. I'm not going to start it because it's kind of late. Your exhaust, and it doesn't have a spark arrestor, which is kind of interesting. I guess in Japan they don't need them. But I'm going to show you something that I thought was kind of interesting about it. It's the way this thing is designed. Originally, before I even took it apart, I thought it was kind of stupid design. But I'll show you. It's actually pretty cool. Once I get it off here. Yeah, but this is a pretty easy fix. The same guy that brought in that. So you have a screw to take it off, and those are really small bar nuts, but I'm going to show you. So I thought having the air filter right by the bar here was a really dumb idea, because I would think wood chips and stuff are in it. But the way this works is that this cover blocks it all off through there. And as you can see right here, there's air ducts, and it goes into here and wraps around. And the air intake is right here by your fingers, which is kind of cool, I thought, because, I don't know. And another thing is really nice is that this air filter doesn't filter only the air for the carb. It filters the whole air for the whole engine, so the whole carburetor is nice and clean. All the gas lines and stuff is nice and clean, because this air filter protects all the air. The only air it gets is through this air filter, so there's no dust or dirt on anything in here, which really makes it clean inside. But as you can see, there's that primer bulb. There's only one hose going to it, so gas can't get into it. I guess it puts a vacuum on it, I'm guessing. As you can see, there's all the internals. Pretty cool. Good design, I think. But I test cut with it. It cut pretty good. Yeah, I like that baffle design. Throw this back in here. And I know some of you guys like to keep up with how I used to mow lawns. I actually mowed somebody's lawn the other day. It's kind of weird feeling because I haven't mowed somebody else's lawn in a long time. But yeah, the machine's not that bad at all. Starts like, you know, you got to find that starting pattern in your equipment because they always start the same. But this thing starts like third pull every time, and then keeps running off the bat. But, it's a really light, nice machine. I'm not really familiar with the Tanaka. I've heard really good things about them. I mean, if they put a 7-year warranty on them, obviously they're going to be good. But I'm really liking that design of the air intake up here by your fingers, and bring it down and filtering the whole engine air, not just the carburetor air. Because as you can see, like on this trimmer, there's dirt and crap all over the carburetor because This air is not filtered, but this one filters the whole entire engine to keep it clean, which is really nice design. And I thought this was kind of weird that the bar, it sort of goes around and then sort of slopes in. Instead of just going around like that, it slopes inwards. I don't know what the thing is behind that. Maybe it's the reduced kickback, I don't know. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, I know one YouTuber has a Tanaka trimmer. I can't remember who it was. Maybe they can comment. But yeah, it's not a bad machine at all. Thought I'd show it to you before I go. I'll do a startup if I still have it tomorrow. If the guy comes and gets it tomorrow, I'll forget it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you like this vid.